publicity push for a significantly updated Ford Escape coming for 2017 is already underway, so astute shoppers can expect to find some bargains on the current generation as this model year goes forward. Ford and its dealers will be motivated to move the 2016 Escape off the lot to make room for the new iteration. Is a 2016 worth considering? Perhaps. The Escape last saw big changes for 2013. No longer partnering with Mazda as it had for the previous generations, Ford developed the newer Escape from its Focus platform. It also dropped the previously optional V6, instead serving up a strong 2.0-litre EcoBoost turbo 4-cylinder as the top-spec engine and a naturally aspirated 2.5-litre 4 as the base engine in front-drive vehicles. A 1.6-litre EcoBoost fills that role in all-wheel drive versions. Our previous road tests have been confined to all-wheel drive Escapes. We first tested a 2.0-litre in top-level titanium trim and then pitted another four-wheel drive model, this time with the 1.6-litre turbocharged engine, against 5 competitors in a comparison test. There, the Escape ran third behind Mazda's then all-new CX-5 and Honda's CR-V. The Mazda was and remains more fun to drive while the Honda proved more useful, in a class often judged by day-to-day usefulness. The CR-V rides at the top of the sales charts and gains strength with a refresh for 2015. Ford currently ranks third in sales, chasing the Toyota RAV4, which itself was updated for 2016. We know a lot about the redesigned 2017 Escape, but we've not driven it yet. A new version of the 2.0-litre EcoBoost gains 5 horsepower and 5 lb-ft of torque, and there's an enhanced suite of technology including better smartphone integration, automatic engine stop-start to improve fuel economy, and adaptive cruise control with forward collisions warning. Here, however, we've tested a 2016 front driver in mid-level trim bases S. Top is titanium with the 2.0-litre engine as an example of what buyers might find on the lot today. For 2016, the Escape's 8.0-inch capacitive touchscreen runs the latest Sync 3 software. It comes as part of a convenience package that is discounted from its normal $1,395 if you spec the same the $1,195 2.0-litre engine upgrade. Our example had navigation and a 9-speaker audio system for another $795. This test car also included a new for 2016 Say Chrome package $1,445 that spatters the shiny surface across the door handles, liftgate, front fascia grills, exterior mirror housings, and 19-inch wheels. It also adds partial leather seats. This car didn't have it, but full leather commands another $1,595 and also includes an AirTouch power windows, plus heat for the seats and the exterior mirrors. The power liftgate is $495, but the nifty kick under bumper open feature comes only on titanium models. Our say stickered out to $30,995, but at this writing there are $2,000 in available incentives. Packing some punch with 240 ponies under the hood, this 3,603-pound crossover SUV gets to 60 miles per hour in 7.2 seconds, well ahead of the 9.1 seconds it took for the all-wheel drive model with a smaller 1.6-litre EcoBoost. It was a couple tenths behind what we recorded for the 2.0-litre FWD edition, despite being lighter by 201 pounds. Mark that down to the available traction at launch. Without torque transfer to the rear axle, there's a lot of wheel spin and an early upshift to second gear. While more players in this segment now offer a 2.0-litre turbo 4, this remains a competitive performance. And that says nothing about how quietly this engine runs in routine daily use. It's a good power plant. A chassis based on that of the sporty driving Focus makes for above-the-average handling. There's relatively sharp turn in response and a surprisingly neutral attitude. On our skid pad, the Escape achieved 0.85 grams of lateral grip. Some credit goes to the electronic curve control, pseudo-torque vectoring and the roll stability systems. The Escape doesn't feel quite as impressive on the road, where the light steering provides a minimum of feedback and the brakes deliver retardation in proportion to pedal travel rather than pressure. This car needed 181 feet to stop from 70 miles per hour, 9 feet more than did the titanium trim FWD version tested earlier and 7 feet longer than the 1.6-litre, and its ABS was active early and often. The Mazda CX-5 remains our choice for driving enjoyment in the segment. We could live with this Ford's less lively controls, though, given its competent performance ability. It can be more fun than either of the Japanese entries that sell in greater numbers, for instance. One advantage is that Ford's traditional 6-speed automatic remains a friendlier companion than competitors' continuously variable automatic transmissions. Pull the trigger, or wait. The chrome package appearance is a subjective matter of taste, but we can say that the 19-inch wheels with 45-section tires versus the base 17s with 55-section tires degrade the ride quality with sharp impacts while thumping loudly over rough roads. You've got to love chrome a lot more than we do to put up with it. A smooth ride matters more when the driver has to reach over to that central touch screen to manage many functions. The 2013 model's system was abysmal, and it depended less on precise, multiple touches. Ford's new Sync 3 system works better and has a better screen, but it's a long reach for some. We can't say for certain how good a deal any individual might negotiate on this outgoing model, or how well it might suit particular needs. We weren't bothered by the fact that this example lacked many of the latest safety technologies such as lane departure warning, lane keeping assist, collision warnings, and blind spot monitoring. Instead, small wide-view inset mirrors supplement the driver's view on both sides. People who really want those systems should wait for the fuller complement to be offered on the 2017 edition. We're never opposed to more power, but the incremental increases due next year aren't likely to make much difference in real-world driving. What might matter to some is the auto stop-start system that's coming on the new model. Ford's EcoBoost engines don't have a great record of delivering real-world fuel economy on par with their advertised EPA ratings. This one was no exception, returning the same 19 miles per gallon overall in our testing as did the earlier, heavier FWD model. Approaching the 22 miles per gallon EPA city rating would take a driver determined not to use the power that the turbo makes available. Few consumers seem to care given today's cheap gas, but anyone signing the typical 6-year car note is unlikely to pay less than $2 per gallon all the way to the end. Ford is updating this Escape to stay competitive with a rapidly changing marketplace, but some may be content to save a few bucks while staying only half a step behind. Think of the 2016 Escape as an iPhone 6 or a 55-inch LCD TV that doesn't offer 3D. They get the job done, bells and whistles notwithstanding.